Live.
Good morning, everyone. It's 12 minutes past 9 o'clock. Welcome back to the program.
And as we know, every Thursday, we love having Sheree Clark from Fork in the Road to join us here in studio to talk about healthier options we can make in our life. But we all know you're involved with many other projects besides what we just see here in studio. And you have a brand new project the whole month of May that we're excited to learn about today. But first, we want to check out this clip that explains a little bit more about what I'm talking about.
Hi, I'm Sheree Clark. I'm a healthy lifestyle coach with a practice I call Fork in the Road. I've put together an interview series and I'd like to invite you to come along. You see, I believe that at any given point, we're all at a fork in the road. Sometimes it's a big fork, like do I leave a loveless marriage or stay until the kids are grown? Do I take early retirement or do I stick it out for a few more years? But sometimes it's the smaller forks in the road, and those are the ones that I believe really define, when they come together, the life that we're going to have and live. For example, do I skip dessert or indulge? Do I stop at one drink or have a few more? Do I run tonight or watch TV? This series is for you if you keep promising yourself that this week, this month, this year, things are going to be different. Or if you get anxious about getting older, or if you've ever said to yourself, there's got to be more to life than this. I've gathered together a group of experts, people who know something about all areas of happiness, from nutrition to spirituality. My experts are authors, coaches, doctors, entrepreneurs. They're people just like you and me, and they've discovered ways to uplevel their own happiness, and they'd like to help others do the same. I'd like to gift you the series. I want you to be able to have all of the things you need to navigate your own fork in the road, whatever that might be. All you have to do to get access is hit the Get Access button. After that, I'll send you an email that will tell you how to access each of the half-hour interviews with our experts. So let me ask you, what the fork are you waiting for?
There you go.
Very fun. All right, well, Sheree Clark, thank you for joining us again on this Thursday. Let's talk about this series that's coming up and how we can get involved.
I am so excited. Okay, so you've seen online interview series before. Sometimes they call them summits, sometimes they call them interview series. I did one last year. It was wildly successful.
Right.
I had 24 experts. This year I have 33 experts.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because it was so hard to pick. There were so many awesome, amazing people. And here's the really cool thing. Everybody that I asked that I was really in love with, that I really wanted, said yes. So I have an all-star lineup. It's the entire month of May, and anybody can join it by just going to the website that I mentioned on the clip. It's sowhatthefork.com. So let's talk about who all's going to be there.
Right. How long are the interviews? First of all, how long of a time commitment do people have with these?
It's a half-hour audio only.
Okay.
So, and I did that on purpose because I know, for me, for example, I like to listen. Half hour is a commitment I can commit to. An hour might be a little bit much. And then if it's video, then I feel like compelled, like I should be watching it. But with audio, I can walk, I can do other things, I can do the dishes, I can do whatever, I can make my healthy food, I can do whatever it is that I need to do. So that's what I really love about it. So let me talk about some of the experts.
Okay.
Many of my experts have published books, and I brought along just the tip of the iceberg
just
today.
A sampling, okay.
Yes. So what we're going to do, my kickoff expert on May 1st is JJ Virgin. Many people have heard of JJ Virgin. This is a book that she has written. She's written several books. In fact, she teased me during the interview. I bought one of her books that was called something about sexy arms like 10 years ago. And she said, oh, you and my relatives are the only ones that bought that book. But she's become a dynamo and a sensation since then. She's done several different books. This is another one that she's done. This one is about some of her healthy smoothies.
Oh, nice.
And I made you a smoothie from this book today to sip on while we talked about her.
But I love the idea. There's a lot of hidden sugars we don't realize, which you talk about all the time, and that's why it's important to make things on your own. But there's things you don't always realize that can be affecting you. It's like, I'm eating right, I'm drinking smoothies that match my shirt. Why am I still not dropping the pounds or feeling better?
Exactly. And JJ's known for her work with health and wellness and the sugar things and all of that. She's a fitness person. She's health and well-being. But the cool thing is she's got a new book coming out. It's not even out yet, and she did an interview with us about it. The new book is called Miracle Mindset. JJ had an experience 4 or 5 years ago where her son was left for dead in a hit and run. And that event, as you can well imagine. You know how many times we hit a fork in the road. That was certainly a big one.
Wow.
That changed her life, her perspective, her trajectory, and she talks about that very deeply, profoundly, and personally. So we talk about these kinds of things. You can get this kind of information about her. She makes great smoothie recipes.
I was gonna say, you'll forgive me because of allergy season. I can't taste as good as I normally could. So what do we have here in today's smoothie?
It's delicious. It's spinach is what's making it green. It's
okay, got that.
Coconut and lime are the primary ingredients. I have made a coconut lime smoothie for you before, but I sweetened it with dates. This has no sweetener.
So you put the lime with the coconut.
It doesn't really need it.
It doesn't need it, and I have learned so much from this woman. She is absolutely incredible. So she kicks us off. So then we're talking about mindset with JJ. That's the primary theme. You know I can't not talk about food. So my very, very favorite raw food chef is Jennifer Kornbleet. And people who know me or have followed me for a long time have heard me talk about her. Jenny and I partner on many different projects and have known each other for a really long time. Jenny was actually my teacher 10 years ago plus. And I made her famous flourless chocolate brownies, of course.
Bless your heart.
Had to bring those. And I decorated them because Jenny and I partner so well together with my famous chocolate ganache on the top. So Jenny's going to be talking about all different kinds of healthy things that she does for herself and her healthy lifestyle. Jenny's also a teacher. She teaches people who want to teach healthy cooking and healthy food preparation. So that's another angle that interview takes. So that's a really interesting one you're going to want to tune in.
Now that flourless brownie that Jackie's eating right there, what is the base then if it's not flour?
That is walnuts and dates, chocolate powder, a little bit of my homemade vanilla, which you've had before, and that would be pretty much it. It's really good. Yep, and the chocolate icing that I use a nut butter, a chocolate powder, more vanilla, and a sweetener.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so pain is something that a lot of us experience. Dr. Joe Tata just came out with this book. It's brand new also, so a lot of the people that I'm interviewing have brand new books. He takes an interesting approach to pain. It's not about masking pain and covering it up. He is a doctor of physical therapy, and there aren't a lot of many of those in the world. And so what his angle is, one is movement to get through pain and for healing. Also, he comes at it from a nutrition level, and he does a really good job. You always hear me talking about hydrating and how important it is to drink water. He talks about it from his angle, and I was riveted. When I got that book, I've only had it a week, I kept reading it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm changing how I position things too. So he's a fascinating interview as well. We have several different things, as long as we're talking about physicalness. This lady, Deborah Atkinson, has a connection to Iowa.
What's that?
She worked at Iowa State for many, many years, has recently moved out of the area. This is her book, You Still Got It, Girl. She's got a website called Flipping 50. She's a fun lady. You know, we had to get together. She calls her thing Flipping 50. I'm Fork in the Road. We had a blast with our interview. And she's all about fitness and taking care of muscles and making sure that your bones don't atrophy after a certain age and that type of thing. And I take her so seriously. I brought this because I'm going to send her this clip, and I want, Deborah, I want you to know.
Proof in the pudding here.
The proof's in the pudding. She called me to task. She's a coach, and I confessed to her that I'm really good in flexibility. Like, I love yoga, and I do it all the time. Cardio, I'm on it. Resistance, not so much my game. And so she's dead silent, and she said to me, when did taking care of yourself become optional for you, Sheree? Okay, Deborah. I'm on it.
Guilt trip work.
I'm on it. So tune in for her also. If we're interested in career, there's a book right in front of you.
Love the title of this book.
Midlife Career Rescue. And then it shows the bird flying out of the cage. Cassandra Gaisford is in New Zealand. So we have international experts.
Wow.
I interviewed her from, I don't know if that would be across the pond. It's across the world in my world. She's fascinating. She talks about things like, how do we know when it's time to change our careers? Right. What are the first steps? What influences what being unhappy in your job, your career, have on the rest of your life? What kinds of things do we need to know so that we can have a better life? And that's a big part of our life.
No question.
168 hours in a week, we spend more time with our colleagues than we do really with our family.
It's true.
So it's really mission critical that we have a happy, healthy career. And then I also brought, you have another book there, Jackie. The Complete Elder Care Planner is a book that was written by Joy Loverty. Joy specializes in when we're having to take care of the baby boomers, for example, having to take care of, as a sandwich generation, of our parents, of our elders. We all have older people in our lives, and we watch them, what we view as being declining. How do we take care of them? How do we broach the topics that need to be discussed with them? Many of them are difficult topics. What's going to happen when you're gone? And she deals with how to do that. She has another book called Who Will Take Care of Me When I'm Old?, which I think for those of us who are, we're all advancing as the days go by, let's face it. And that's something that you can never be too young to start thinking about. So I have experts from all different pieces and parts of life talking about things that are fascinating. Food and nutrition, so you've got recipes, we've got elder care, we've got everything, financial health and well-being. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
All right, so remind us again, how can we participate and be a part of this wonderful series?
All you do is visit the website, So What the Fork, which you would expect from me, right? And sowhatthefork.com, and that's where you sign up, and then boom, you're in. And every day during the month of May, you'll get a link to a new interview, and this is just some of what's available.
What time do the interviews become available?
They'll be early in the morning before you guys are even on the air.
Okay. So people can see it before they go to work, or listen to it on the way to work.
And it's available, and so it's not, you don't have to tune in live, and it's available for 48 hours. So it's a great opportunity to do that. One more thing, each of the guests on the series have provided gifts for listeners. So in addition to hearing the interviews, you're going to want to scroll down in the email that I send you every day, click on that free gift, and you'll get ebooks and special recipes that aren't available to the general public, all kinds of wonderful things. One of our experts just sent me a clip of a video that she made just for my people. Can you tell I'm excited?
You're very excited, and rightfully so, yes.
So make sure you sign on up, folks. Is there a deadline at all for people to sign up?
No, you can sign up through the series, but you do not want to miss May 1st, JJ Virgin. You don't want to miss a day.
There you go. If people want more information on all the great work you do, Sheree, where should they go?
They would drop me a line at info@fork-road.com, or you can visit my general website, fork-road.com. And I love to hear from people. I want to hear what you think of these interviews.
Right.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And thank you for the sweet treats this morning.